Floating tenons make a strong joint that's used in everything from table legs to face frames to chair construction. The downside to a floating tenon is they're time-consuming to make. That is until the Festool Domino came on the scene. This tool allows you to create a floating tenon just as quickly as a biscuit joint. They aren't cheap, but they sure do a fantastic job. I use the tool in place of dowels, biscuits, or cutting my own mortise and tenon joints by hand. I even use it on unusual joints like the ones on this stool. The breakthrough technology on the Domino is the oscillating bit that cuts an oblong slot perfectly matched to fit a domino. Dominoes come in a variety of sizes depending on what you're joining. The well-illustrated manual will help you pick the right size domino for your project. For face frame construction, I like a 6x40mm domino. It leaves plenty of material around the domino for strength. Just like a biscuit joiner, you need to mark the domino locations. For a face frame, I eyeball the center of the narrow rail and square a line across the joint. Now we want to set the depth of cut. We're using a 40mm long domino, so I'll set the depth for half that, or 20mm. Next, we'll set the fence to 90 degrees. We also need to set the fence depth to center the slot on the stock. Simply set the board thickness gauge to your stock thickness. Finally, check that the slot width adjustment is set to the narrowest setting. This will give you a tight side-to-side fit for the domino. Now we're ready to cut our slots. Clamp the stock to your bench so it can't move around. Position the domino so the pencil mark lines up with the cursor on the fence. With the fence lined up on your mark, turn on the domino and gently plunge the base to cut the slot. Repeat for the other slots. Now I'm ready to cut the slots in the rails. I always dry fit the piece to make sure everything fits right. Now all that's left is to add glue and clamps. The Domino does a lot more than simple butt joints like these. It allows you to make incredibly strong joints quickly and accurately.